I had a really low bottom. I mean, I was so depleted nutritionally that when the two days before my intervention, my best friend found me passed out in my elevator. And apparently I was in there for like 45 minutes or something, from my understanding of the situation. It was bad. My skin was gray. Thank God I agreed to go at that intervention. It was a Friday night that he found me. Sunday the next day I did go to New Jersey. I thought I was going to lunch at my parents' house. I arrived, there was no lunch. I was very upset. But my sister from London popped out of the living room. And I was like, she has a fear of flying, why is she here? And then all of a sudden my mom introduced me to a very tall man who was my interventionist. And she goes, meet my friend Don. And I said, you don't have any friends? What do you mean?
The Don Sloan?
Yeah, Don Sloan.
Yeah.
Yeah, who's actually also a client of where I work. That's no coincidence because my current boss, who I grew up with her, she was one that saw me at my friend's funeral, who kind of got in touch with Don, got in touch with my parents, got in touch with all my good friends. My best friends and her kind of orchestrated this intervention for me. Mm-hmm. And I'll never forget that they were all reading their letters and Don said, you can come with me in 2 hours, or there's another flight in 4 hours. And I said, I'd like to take the flight in 4 hours, but I kept nodding my head because I was like, yes. Like in my mind, I was like, oh my God, there might be some hope for me. Like, I don't want to do this anymore. I was so done. I was hurting. I mean, I was aching everywhere in my body. I had no nutrition. That when I got to Florida and I got to the detox center, they sent me to the hospital for a blood transfusion.
Wow.
It was so bad. And I remember when they attached the blood to me and everything, and it was like a lot of blood. I needed a lot. It wasn't a little, it was a lot. And they hooked me up to the blood, and you could see the gray skin tone change to like skin color. Mm-hmm. And that's when I looked down and I was like, wow, I'm really sick. Like I really let myself go.
And this is
2016.
Okay.
So this is November 2016. So actually, what is this, November 2023? So
right.
It's been 7 years.
Wow.
So November 13th, it'll be 7 years.